Hi Ghosties, my name is Umu.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
So I'm extra excited to check this song out because I have had the honor of meeting and collaborating with GHOST9 when they were in New York for their 2022 tour. And it was so fun. They were all so respectful and were actually really interested. I hired some musicians to play for them, classical musicians, and they're like actually really curious, and they asked the musicians lots of questions, and I just stood in the back like fangirling because everyone was just interacting so happily, and they even took pictures with the instruments. It was really cute. Anyways, that video is out on the channel now, so hope you check it out. And the arrangements that the classical musicians played were arranged by him.
Me.
So we're both very familiar with GHOST9's music. Their song Triangle was my favorite song of last year. And so now we're reacting to their most recent comeback, X-RAY. 3, 2, 1, GHOST9!
Oh my gosh, it just starts.
What? We'll need to go back.
Good sound. It immediately adds a lot of space.
Like the harmonized rapping.
Whoa, random major. What?
And they just keep expanding the range. The flute disappeared. Oh. Oh, it's gone. Dude.
They accentuate the hairs. Nice.
I need to not let my guard down listening to this.
Oh, cool.
It's back! Yes! They start.
It reminds
Head
me
voice, falsetto.
It reminds me of Infinite. There's an Infinite vibe, I think, going on in this chorus.
Just reminds me of GHOST9 vibe.
Really?
Dawn, something Dawn. What's the song? I'll say it later. So many different percussion sounds. It's so satisfying when we arrive at the pre-chorus.
They're tiny little pickups. Da 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 da. I've not heard anything like that.
And then the second phrase doesn't have a pickup.
Oh, it's different. They don't do that anymore.
The fact that the chorus starts with falsetto just makes me want to melt into the sound.
Nice. Very cool piano vibes. Whoa.
I love the fact when it goes the riff and then like it spins in a circle. Okay, no bass in yet, or it's not constant.
It keeps you guessing. What? Wow.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna end like this.
Whoa.
See, because the more legato vibe of the first and second chorus didn't come back, it makes me want to go back to the song immediately and listen again.
Yeah.
I like it when songs, they change it up completely in the last time in like a tasteful, artful way. Yeah, because you gotta get the replays, but you gotta do it in like a crafty sort of way, and I like that.
Yeah, this song had actually a lot of pleasant surprises to it. So when I was checking this out beforehand, I just heard a bit of the chorus and I thought, yeah, okay, we can definitely talk about this because there's something specific, the falsetto in the chorus, that I want to talk about because it happens with their song.
one very long digestive tract later.
You think it's gonna go like dubstep and dark and like woo?
Oh, I see.
It's this vibe that I like. When you first listen to this song, you're like, this nothing texturally is extremely different from what I've heard before in the K-pop industry. It's interesting, it keeps my attention. But then when we arrive at this luscious, falsetto, gentle, romantic-esque chorus where you expect the boy group, dark sound, EDM kind of vibe in the chorus, it's so different. And they aren't even doing anything extremely different than other songs that we've heard in this kind of vibe, but it absolutely makes this song for me and makes me just want to, like you said, keep listening to that specific vibe over and over.
For me, it feels a bit like a throwback. That's why I think I mentioned Infinite. Yeah, it reminds me of a time where they care about the vibe more than the trendy styles, I guess. And what I love about this, even compared to the example you just showed, it's called Think of Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, even compared to Think of Dawn, the way the chorus enters in Think of Dawn feels more like a drop. This does not feel like a drop. There is a little bit of preparation, but it feels like the song has so much momentum that it just continues onward. There's not much of an arrival. It just kind of carries the energy forward. And I think that's what makes this song very special. Where not only is there no drop, but we don't feel let down because there's no drop. We feel like, oh, this song is doing its own thing and it's mad respectable. Yes. Wow.
I also want to talk about how they used range to their advantage, because at the very beginning I mentioned that they brought in the flutes to expand the range a little bit, but that flute just went like and that was it. And the real range change came, or at least it filled out like the luscious harmony spectrum in the pre-chorus. So can we play on the piano like the range at the beginning?
The vocal?
Bass, instrumental.
Oh man, that's hard. Okay, we need to lower the octave to make this work, but...
There, when those chords come in.
So believe it or not, it's actually the same, it's a note that we've already heard, but it's completely timbral. So pretend it's an octave lower with a boo. But it's like somewhere around here. I don't know the specific notes. But then it's like a more compressed sort of synth bass. And then when the pre-chorus comes, it's the same note, an octave lower, but suddenly it's roomy. It's the power of...
Aren't there some harmony layered on top? Like a chord?
Not really. It's just a... But if we think about the harmonic series and overtones,
yes.
It's still the same note, but we hear all the overtones. An overtone is when you play this note, there's actually hints of this note and this note layered in it. Yeah, that's what an overtone is. That's why sometimes when there's a really pure note going on, you hear a little bit of a chord.
No, there's definitely...
Oh yeah, okay. There's a little bit of a minor thing going on, sure, but whatever intervals there are, yeah. There's not only are they much higher, but they're so well hidden that what we hear is just an extension of the bass note, which is also much more roomy, and so it feels deeper. It feels like we've gone like 12 stories lower. It's like we plummeted.
It's like we went like this when we reached the pre-chorus. So like the verses are like, the bass is like this. It's like really low and it's like, and then we reach the pre-chorus and it's like.
And they do get a bit of the EDM stuff at the end. Yeah, they.
The building up towards the last chorus.
Yes. Right? This was super weird and abrupt, but I guess if you wanted to hear that, you get a little bit of it.
219. 3, 2, 1.
And the piano here is very well mixed. It's not very, yeah.
That's actually kind of trippy. The da, and he's like, my eyes and my ears are doing the same thing. What? Okay, 227, or experiencing the same thing. Oh yeah, so the facts, the third chorus kind of thing where you take out most of the instrumental and you use the percussion to build back up, right?
Well, this part, yeah, this is still pretty normal.
Okay.
But then what happens after? Yeah.
3, 2.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the EDM, the bass
It's still pretty light.
trap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more trap, yeah. And then it turns into this, which I don't even know how to describe this.
This is.
It's like a house. It's a house beat.
Oh.
Yes.
And then it's with the most known to YG boy groups shouted final like anthem.
Oh yeah,
chorus.
yeah. Anthemic house.
I love that synth.
Yeah, it's an interesting ending. And just hearing it alone, actually, I wondered why I liked it so much, but it needs the rest of the song to really stand out and be like, oh, you know, yeah.
It makes sense when you listen to it chronologically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.